On Christmas Eve, I dialed my son, Mark, expecting a warm holiday greeting after months of sending him financial support. Instead, he answered, coldly saying, "Sorry, Mom, wrong house this year," and attempted to end the call. But he forgot to press the end button on his smartphone, leaving the line wide open. What I heard next shattered my heart into 1,000 pieces as he laughed with his in-laws and said she thinks the money she sends buys her a seat at the table. In that single, horrifying second, I realized I was nothing more than an open bank account to my own child. That night, I sat alone in the dark, made a quiet choice, and canceled every recurring wire transfer, trust account, allowance, and holiday check before dawn. For 5 years, I sacrificed my own comfort to fund my son, Mark, and his ambitious lifestyle. Ever since he married into a wealthy socialite family in Chicago, he seemed to drift away, yet his requests for financial help only increased. He claimed he was building a legacy for my future grandchildren, so I drained my savings, transferred property deeds, and continuously sent thousands of dollars every month to ensure he lived in luxury. Every time I asked to visit or spend holidays together, he made excuses about business trips or intimate gatherings with his wife, relatives. I convinced myself he was just busy and that my financial sacrifices were showing him unconditional love. Christmas Eve arrived, and the silence in my empty house was deafening. I looked at the beautifully wrapped gifts under my tree and decided to call him just to wish him a Merry Christmas. When Mark picked up, his voice was devoid of warmth as he uttered those painful words, saying, "I had the wrong house this year." Before I could even respond, he set the phone down on his marble kitchen counter, forgetting to disconnect the call. The crystal clear audio carried through my speaker. I heard his wife snickering in the background, followed by the booming voice of his father-in-law asking if T was the old lady on the phone. Mark laughed out loud, a cruel, callous sound I had never heard from him before. He explicitly told them that I was naive and that I thought the constant money transfers bought me a seat at their elite dinner table. He joked that my checks paid for their luxury SUV and holiday vacations, while they kept me isolated thousands of miles away. Sitting on my living room floor, tears dried on my cheeks as Sadney SS instantly transformed into cold determination. I picked up my phone, disconnected the line, and logged in to every single online banking portal I owned. By midnight, I revoked his access to the family trust fund, stopped the $50,000 wire transfer scheduled for Boxing Day, canceled his black credit card linked to my account, and placed my estate back into an independent, charitable trust. Every cent that funded his double life vanished before the sun came up. On Christmas morning, my phone began ringing incessantly. It was Mark calling repeatedly, followed by frantic text messages asking why his credit cards were declined at the ski resort and why his bank account showed a zero balance. I picked up the final call, kept my voice calm, and simply told him that since I had the wrong house, he had the wrong bank account. I hung up for good, leaving him to face his wealthy in-laws empty-handed, while I finally reclaimed my life, dignity, and independence. Respect is never something you can buy with money, and family is defined by loyalty, not entitlement. When people treat your generosity as a weakness, taking away the privilege of your presence and your support is the ultimate response. Never let anyone use your love against you, because the moment they mock your kindness is the exact moment they forfeit. Their place in your life